she can enter my world, watch real close, and when I'm through, I might have it go. We paint miniatures, 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 we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures, 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 we paint miniatures.
Hey guys, it's Shoshie. We are live and it is, let me turn off that other music. Oh no, it's gonna come up. Hey, Brainy Cricks and Rumble, how are you? It's good to see you guys. Let me make sure my mic is moving. Okay, my mic is moving good. Yay. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday and it's May 6th. This year is just crazy, isn't it? It's just, I had a moment. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this music down just a smudge on my thing here. Let me know if my music is too loud so that if you need me to turn it down so you can hear me over it better. That would be good. Hey, paint all the things. Yes, we're going to be painting some Kingdom Death today, and I did not do my go lives because this whole week has been just like weird. So we're just going to do whatever. We're just going to let it be, lean into it, you know. It is what it is, right? How's everybody doing? I'm just going to go ahead and start painting. It's Wednesday. We're going to paint the Kingdom Death Satan. Here she is. She's so cute. And she is covered in like Twitch acceptable, I guess is the right word for it. So I started painting her little satchel here. And I've got some kind of inspiration that I'm going to use. There's actually a guy I'm following on Twitter. I believe he's in Japan. And I'm going to be using some of his color inspiration for her. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put some of this brown. I'm just using these paints for now. I really like these tube paints. They come out really soft, and I can thin them really well, so I like them a lot. And so I'm going to get out a few more. Hold on. Let's see. I always like to have my magenta. I'm gonna get out a few more colors here. How's everybody doing? What you been doing this past week that I wasn't on? Is that white? I always need white. Should have an off-white as well. I guess I don't. This there's an off-white. All right. Oh, there we go. Hi, Millennia. How are you? We're doing Kingdom Death today. Alex Kingle, how are you? Subscribing for 8 months. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. We're going to put this on here. Alex, Kingle. Thank you so much. Welcome, and give some hype. Yes, give some hype. How's everybody doing? Let me get out some yellows. I'm just getting out all the things, I think. Ochre. For some reason, I thought that this kit had a lot more than it does. It doesn't. It's okay. Greens. I need to look at my greens real quick. Jamie G, hello. You've been working on you've been doing the work thing. How you doing, Jamie? Rebel Star Raider, how are you? Okay, got that. We need this warm brown and this burnt sienna. I need some kinds of, I'm gonna do a lot of mixing with this one. I can already tell. I need a dark brown. Where's my brown? All right, I think we'll just start. I'll just start. I'm gonna put some purple out here too. That's a dark violet. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? All right, enough. That's the one thing about these artist colors is you end up having to mix. How's quarantine? Oh, I think I reached a point this past week. I think a lot of us did, where we're just kind of at an acceptance state. Well, you're either at an acceptance state or you're at a rebellious state, and I'm over the rebellion people because I'm not even trying to get sick. I finally got a refund on my tickets from Expedia, so that I was planning on going to Model World Expo, and that was going to be my big trip this year to the Netherlands. I just noticed she has a boobie showing. Thank you so much. Greek Knockos, how are you? K-N-A-K, right? Wait, I'm spelling it right. Greek Knockos, wait. Does it taste like Tang? What? Wait, just with an N, no K. Greek Knockos. There we go. You've been working and lurking? Good, I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are here. I am sorry for not streaming on Monday because I don't know. I had the Mondays. I didn't sleep good. You're waiting for your refund on your flights. We got our stimulus check. Woohoo! Americans are getting about $1,200 a piece if they filed their taxes last year. And Mike and I got ours. Now I don't know what to spend it on because I'm not really I don't really spend a lot of myself. All right, I'm putting this brown on her in a very thin layer, because then I'm gonna layer it up with the darker colors. That's what I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna do this kind of like Elizabeth Beckley style, because I think the Kingdom Death, actually, you know what? I need this maroon. This is this dark brown. It's more red and it's gonna look better. Ooh, is it the same color? I think it's the same color. I think I just put more of the same color. Let's look at it. I think it is this. It is, no? Yeah, it's the exact same color. Well, at least I'm doing what I want to do, right? More of the same. You try it. Saving is always a good option. Yeah, that's true. You just never know what's going to happen. What is the paint? It's a brand that I no longer really promote. So that's all I'm going to say. I'll do a quick flash. Boom. And if you want to go back and look at that. I don't really promote it. I have it. It's scale 75. I don't have anything against them at all. But I just don't promote them anymore. I just have this paint and I want to use it. So that is that. And I do like it. So it's like I can't really not promote it, right? Because I like it. Savings defeats the purpose. You need to spend it so the economy is stimulated. That's true. Right. Jamie G has a good point. I was actually thinking about commissioning some artists. Hint, hint. If you want to spend your stimulus check on me, I would love it. Just kidding. Not kidding. Speaking Beast, how are you? You really prefer these artist paints to the scale color? Yeah, they're less chalky. They're more satin for sure. Okay, Speaking Beast, you are awesome. Let's get some hype for the subscribers, for the people who are getting me through this quarantine. So yeah, I was actually, I mean, I'm an artist, right? And I kind of believe what you put into the world, you get out of it. So I would like to get commissions, so maybe I'll give some commissions. Rebel Star Raider. Also, oh, wait. What happened here? Speaking Beast just gifted a whole bunch of subscriptions. That's amazing. Pigeon gets one. Kethany, Excalibur Games, 49, Millennium, 38, and Rebel Star Raider. That's awesome. So, here's what I'm going to do. All of you guys now have my emotes for the month, and you're going to be eligible for our subscriber giveaway. I don't know if you can see this. There we go. Subscriber giveaway. Woohoo! There's no exclamation point giveaway. Sorry about that. Painting Cricks, there's no, because that's not, yeah. Not really what the whole stream is about, right? But it's going to be on the 16th. Subscriber only giveaway is going to be on the 6th, well, around the 16th. Yeah, sorry, there's no, yeah, I should maybe make one. That's not a bad idea. Oh, yeah, well, you know what? You're awesome. This community is awesome. We have some really awesome people here. I love all of the people who come to this channel. All right, I need to look. Yeah, that's probably, no, those are gloves. Okay, I was painting on our gloves and I don't want to do that. So I'll just make this a little darker here. I guess you kind of have the option of making her boobs show. She does have them, but they're really hard to see, and I think it's better without. Just a little without is fine. Maybe I should order some more brushes. I ended up getting a gift card from one of these. I'm part of this group that is owned by Facebook, and they kind of do surveys and they ask you about your page, and like they're basically trying to, you know, it's like I don't know what to call it. A focus group. It's like a focus group, and you get paid, and they pay you in gift cards. So I ended up buying $50 worth of Raphael brushes. Guess how many that got me? $50. A whole 2 brushes. So maybe I'll buy some more Raphaels with some of the money. Okay, we're getting this. I want to paint her skin first. Make sure this is pointed. You should stop leeching on your parents' Prime so you can support Twitchers. I don't know how much Twitch Prime is offhand, but I don't think it's that much. Blanc Fleur. Scale has a new line of paints. No, I didn't. I'm not really buying anything new from them, Blanc. And from what I've heard, yeah, I'm just not gonna say much about them, okay? I have a lot of personal reasons, and you know, if anyone else wants to buy them, that's awesome, and if not, that's fine. But that's all I'm gonna say. You know, things happen. This is one of those Monument Baumwick brushes. It's got a nice point to it. I like it. I like that it stays pointed. It doesn't have a huge body like the Raphaels, but it works pretty well. All right, that's good enough. Let's do her little glovies. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, painting cricks. Yeah, no problem. You can ask questions. It's no problem. Just I don't want to get myself in trouble. You know what I mean? All right, hold on. I'm going to look at my... Hi, Zen for One. How are you doing? Okay, yeah, there's definitely boobies on this. Cute ones, though. All right. I'm going to put... This is my pink flesh. Oops. There we go. I think that for wet palettes, tube paints are really nice because they're designed for wet palettes, right? I mean, they're designed to soak up the water and to kind of thin out over time. Speaking of monument and paint, for that matter, I ordered some of the new Pro Acryls and they came in and they're bigger bottles than their older ones. Yes. Okay, speaking of paints that I do endorse, and I'm sponsored by this company, this is Pro Acryl, and they've got these new bottles with the new lids, and look at that. It's 22 milliliters, and that's probably one of the biggest paint pots you can get in a miniature line that I can think of. And for the price, it's a really excellent price. And they don't do any coupon codes that I know of, but you can always like head over there and go to, where is it? Creaturecaster.com. There we go, Creaturecaster.com. And just say, you know, buy something from them, tell them Shoshie sent you. All right, now let's see. I'm gonna mix. I'm gonna do some thin layers and glaze this up. Mix this up. See how I'm making some thin stuff. Oh, my bot. I forgot to toggle my bot. I don't remember how to do it. Yeah, Creaturecaster is rad. They are rad. They are really good company. They really listen to me too. And, you know, I've told them in the past, like, hey, you need to get this color or that color, and they've literally made it. And I'm like, oh, I really like this company because they know where it's at. There we go. So I'm just layering up and leaving that dark purple there in the shadows. There we go. Let me get this nice and smooth. This is a commission. I'm so happy to be having commissions right now. I was really, really scared. And I still am worried that commissions are just going to dry up. Because of all things, you know, you can support me on Twitch. But what really keeps me going is working. And I've said this before. One of the things I've always wanted to do is make my living, not teaching, but doing my art. And that's why I love commissions so much, is because I get to make my living from doing my art. And then I can teach, you know, while I'm doing my art. But if I'm just painting my own stuff, I'm not making my living from it, right? It's not the same. It doesn't have the same headspace at all. And art is a mental thing, for sure. Speaking of which, hi, Big King. Which model is this? This is the Pinup Santa, the little one. There's two. There's a big one that's like 54 millimeter, and there's a little one. Yes. You missed the sale of this one? There's a sale of this one every Christmas-ish. Every Christmas they have a sale for this gal. So, oh, I want to show you guys something. Listen to this. So, recently so you guys know, especially like Bug King, I've been talking to Bug King about this for a while. I've been getting artists and buying my computer's like, I've been buying music from, that's something I want to spend some money on, is buy more music for the stream, because I've really been enjoying the music that I've been buying. So I hired another new artist to do some more music for the stream, and I want you to hear it. So give me 1 second. I'm going to pause this, and I've got this song ready. Let me see if I can have you listen to this. Tell me if you can hear it, okay? It's called Tokyo Dreams. Let me see if I can. Uh-oh, there's a problem with the audio file. No. Why? Let's try this. Maybe I can download it. There we go. Okay, so let me know if you can hear it. It's going to start in a minute. Nowhere to show. What am I going to play it with? I got to play it with. There we go. Are you kidding me? There we go. Can you hear that? Yeah, you can hear it. I love this song so much. I found this guy on Instagram. It's awesome. Just wait, it gets better. I mean, this guy is so talented. So talented. And he's going to be making 6 songs, including this one. Just wait, it gets better. It is wholesome music. It sounds, not to be like millennial, but it sounds millennial to me. I know, this song is really upbeat and happy, and it really reflects the guy who wrote it too. Doesn't it make you feel good to listen to it? I like that it doesn't have lyrics, but it has that human voice. He's going to make another one with some like Indian kind of Bollywood sounds to it. This is the kind of music, kind of lo-fi, I look for when I listen. Same here. And you guys are hearing it first. It's nice and long too, it's like 4 minutes. Okay, this is my favorite part, when he gets into this part. Yeah, no. See, this is the Tokyo Dreams sound to it. What do you think, Painting Cricks? It's awesome, isn't it? I love that kind of world music sounds. You guys know I love like other cultures and stuff, and I told him, I said, run with it, go with it. Sorry. Now I'm being quiet. It's going to be great to paint to this. That's it. I love it. Okay. So once he gets done, he's going to have 6 songs. So that's number 1. And I'm going to go ahead and add that to the playlist once we get everything on. Yeah, it's not too repetitive. Yeah, I know you hate repetitive. I've been really working hard to get like really good music, and I think that this one is really good. That whole artist, he's really good. Okay, let me go back. Let's go ahead and play stuff from the playlist since I'm thinking. Yeah, you really do. Yes, I know. Bug King is part of the reason why I went ahead and started to do this library, because he pretty much let me know. Okay, I'm just gonna do this, and I've got it on. Okay, we're all set. This might be a little quiet in the beginning. This song, this is one of the new songs from the other artists that I hired. There we go. All right, I'm gonna be layering. I need to layer a little slower. I think I want to add a little bit of this peach color. There we go. There we go. Every now and then, I want to paint slow. Yeah, my bot is telling people that I'm painting a centaur, but that is an old. I need to toggle that off, and I don't know how. I only recently figured out how to toggle stuff on with my bot, so it's gonna be telling people incorrect information. Yeah. Which paint line are these? Yes. Pat Draws says, I think you should leave the top brown and the legs white. That will mess people up. Yeah, that would. Do you think that would look funny? That cracks me up. All right. I'm going to add a little bit more pink because every now and then I'm trying to get the right color of her flesh. Let me see. Let me start adding in the... So I got to do this slow. There we go. Now because this is... There we go. Trying to highlight in a way that leaves that dark, right? This brush, what? Take all these. I can't stand it when a brush does that, where it kind of like will kick out a hair on the side like that. It drives me nuts. When I'm painting skin, I've noticed that there is a specific kind of brush stroke that, oh, that is watery. When it gets too watery, you can't even do anything with it. There we go. But anyway, I do this kind of like back and forth mode. So I told you guys I got into the Thieves Guild in Skyrim. I've been playing Skyrim. Got into the Thieves Guild. Now I'm doing all of the Skyrim Thieves Guild quests because that's like why I wanted to play the game, to be honest. It's like I wanted to join the Thieves Guild. I want to just be a klepto. I want to do all the little quests. And I've been having a blast at it. See, we're blending. It's looking good. boobies. Everybody loves them. Yeah, I do mop it back and forth. And I think, I'm not sure why. It's just, that gives me that kind of, it smooths. Yeah, it smooths it out. That's exactly how I would describe it, is I mop it. I think it's like it helps me kind of remove the brush strokes, because I tend to have a lot of brush strokes otherwise. Okay, I need to paint her neck. Sometimes I wish I was a little bit more careful. Underneath the chin here. Now, for Kingdom Death model, she's got pretty big eyes. Aww. Monkeys with Fire, thank you for the raid. Welcome. How are you? Let's give some hype, guys. Pascal Ruse, hello. Let's give some hype. There you go. Bucky says, I'm very fond of this workup, Shoshie. I've been using the African shadow as my shade for Distracted, and I'm loving the look. Yes, yes. This is kind of the workup that Elizabeth Beckley Bradford uses, and I really like her. Hi, Panther Fabrice. Thanks for painting this on stream. Ah, yay. New guy. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to or not. I kind of wanted to, but it's like sometimes I need that kind of headspace where I just can flow into it and not have to think. And I'm always thinking when I'm streaming, so sometimes it's hard. But I thought, at the very least, I'll get a bunch done, and then I'll do lots of cleanup off stream, right? And some people just, when I'm doing a commission, they like to see the sausage being made, so to speak. Is that inappropriate with Kingdom Death? All right, I'm going to take this lighter pink. No, I'm going to take this orangey color. It's like an orangey yellow. I need to wait for that to dry, because there you can see it's drying with a hole in it, and so that means I'm going to have to cover it up. My skin always looks fine until I know. Pat draws sometimes that happens to me too, and then I have to like go back and fix it. You started using strong magnification. It really helps prevent the lining. Ah, hold on a second. Speaking of magnification, I found my visor. I'm gonna try it. Let's take the glasses off. Let's see if I can wear this. Okay, the question is, I might have to wear my glasses with it. No, my glasses. Ugh. Okay, if I'm looking like this close, then I can see it. Let me try the glasses with it. There's just too many dang things on my face. Hi, Rabbit Turtle. Started working really messy, then cleaning up after the fact. I think it helps me get the general lighting. Yeah. Super Sarah, how are you? Your beautiful tablet's going to die. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. How are you? I have no idea what that means. I've only have 4 paints. Oh, 4 mini. We've only painted 4 minis. So this is an Optivisor, this thing on my head, but I don't know. Actually, you know what? That works pretty well. Let me try it. It works well with my glasses, but I don't know. We'll see. And I can kind of see. Yeah, that might work actually. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm mixing my colors in here. Okay. See. Oh, okay. I am able to see a lot better, maybe with the magnification. That feels pretty good. That feels smooth. Alrighty, all right. What do you think? Can you see that? Because it looks smooth to you. Gotta do my little mop there. I don't know what happened to my music. It's either got a really long intro or it's somehow turned off. Let me take a look. Oh no, it's just a new song. You have the Yocto Sun visor, and it works a lot better. It's also wearing headphones. I need to look. Let me write that down because I might have to get that visor. Yocto Sun. Okay, I write it down, so maybe that I'll spend some of my stimulus. I just totally dunked my brush into the paint. You're tired. You've been up all day. It doesn't change the fact that smooth is a relative term when it comes to your skins. Hope you and the lizard babies and your family are well. Yeah, my family is actually really well. Thank God. I found it looks smoother under the magnification and also looks smooth after photography. So it already looks smoother to me. I mean, that leg looks infinitely smoother. Oh, and less than $20 on Amazon. That's good. You also don't use a skinny brush. I do too. This is the brush that I normally like to use. This is a nice big number 2. This is a Monument. Their brushes are completely different. Their 1 is like almost like a 0 for the Raphael. This is a number. Look at the difference between the two. These are both number 1s. Huge difference. Let's do a point on this one just so you can see. So even with the point, Big Bad Beardo, how you doing? Look at the difference between those. So let's use this. It's gonna have more water in it. I'm gonna take my glasses off. We need to get this brighter, quicker. There we go. Yeah, that looks awesome. Oop, I took my glasses off. That's the thing. I can't use my visor without my glasses. Good, thanks. It's been a while. Yeah, it has. Hey, Sneaky Tiny Small. How are you? I've been working on a lot of personal projects online, on stream, and that's been fun. We did the Han Solo earlier, and then we're working on the Centaur now. Okay, and now we're working on commission. There we go. And I cannot tell you how much I really appreciate being commissioned, especially Kingdom Death, because it's one of my favorite things to paint. So I always want to do Kingdom Death for sure. All right, it's looking a little bit chalky on her legs right now. I have a trick to fix that I'm going to show you guys in a second here. First, I need to get everything worked up to the same level. I think one of the things that keeps things from being too chalky is just going slow with your blends, not working things up too quick. Thin layers. Okay. Whoa. So now at this point, I'm making really pretty light legs with this. And what I'll do is I'll take my other color here and I'll knock it back down just a little bit with my slightly darker color. So 2 steps up and 1 step down. Just like this. There we go. The trouble with the visor and the glasses and everything is I'm gonna lose a little bit of, I need to let it dry. Let's just let it dry. Leia and Han had a big fight over what to name their son. They wanted to name him Ben Solo. Han wanted to name him Guitar. Did I finish the Han Solo? I did not. I still have a few more things I want to do on him, and I might do those on stream. I just haven't decided. Basically, what's needing to be done is I need to add plaster to the insides of the legs from the bottom so that he's weighted, if that makes sense. Or maybe I need to, yeah, because it's too late to take it off the top. So I was going to add it in from the bottom and hopefully it'll work. Okay, we're just gradually lightening up here. When I get a little too light, it's getting a little chalky on me here. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and take the visor off for now because I think I need to use my regular eyeballs. That means I'm gonna have to swap back and forth with my glasses for a minute. I'm gonna look at that other visor though. I need something better. All right, with this yellow color, this is a, ooh, it's still wet. Dang it. Let's go to the back of this. Then. I always keep a little bubble of water on my palette so that I can dip back into it when I need to. So one trick to painting smooth blends is to do a horizontal layer of blend and then do a layer like here. I'm going to show you. So you're going to do a horizontal layer. Maybe if I can get enough paint on my brush. Do a horizontal layer like this. There. Right? And then once that dries, we'll come back and do a vertical layer. I also wear glasses and it works well with glasses. Okay, good. Lead fishing weights or pellets. Ooh. Yeah, wood glue. Interesting. That's a good idea. I already bought the plaster though. And it's a big bag, so I don't want to waste it. All right, I'm going to go in here with a little pink because I feel like her legs got a little dry and pasty without the pink. So we're just going to do a little layer. And that actually looks really nice and natural. So 2 steps up and 1 step down. So now we're layering this pink over the golden, and it's looking really good. this is that kind of feathering motion that I'm using also. Feathering, mopping. These are the different tricks. There we go. Wrap that all around. Good, I'm happy with that. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the top of her breast. Got to highlight it up so that it looks good. Looks a little natural anyway. That brush, see, all of my brushes are doing it now. That's annoying. Ugh, hate pulling hairs out of my brush. I might need to do some brush conditioning after this is over. Nope. I need more paint. There we go. Yay! Thank you for the follow. Orby Who, how are you? Thank you for coming over here. Okay, we need to let this dry. It's all over the place right now. I've been scared to get into her face just yet. We'll just go in here with this. Okay. Especially faces are the kind of thing with a streaming, it's really hard to stream it. All right, that's all that needs to dry. So I'm gonna come back to it and we're gonna actually do a little dark blending right now. So, oh, my nose. So we're gonna dark blend with this dark purpley color. And that's also gonna become the base for the little white cute fur around here. There we go. Yeah, I just went around and I dark lined it, so now it's gonna pop real well. Let me check my reference real quick. Yep. Okay, looks like he uses gray. So we're gonna do gray for my, let's see, what color gray am I gonna use? Probably this one. This is pearl gray. It's really pretty. And I love it shows synthetic yellow, iron yellow oxide plus Mars black. So they're using their own colors to make it, so you don't have to. That's cool. Iron yellow oxide. Oh, maybe that's the pigments that were used. I lied. That's the pigments. Rabbit Told Studio, Vens for One says, glad to hear they work good. I just received mine yesterday's and haven't even tried. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of this to my gray because it's not quite dark enough. There we go. That's gonna be cute. So one of the things about her is not a lot of people have painted this one. There was not a ton of examples online, which I was kind of surprised about. All right, see right here where I got a little too much of that paint. So now I'm gonna have to go back and layer back over the top. With a little bit. I'll let it dry and then I'll come back again. I just got water on something. So another thing Mike and I did this weekend was we watched The Goonies. I'm trying to think. There was like a online reunion of the entire cast, and Mike had seen it and it got him nostalgic, and so we watched The Goonies together. And oh my gosh, that movie ages so, it really is like the Wizard of Oz of our generation. It really is. Such a classic, and it really, I mean, you can watch it over and over again. There's a few things in it that aged not so great, like some of the stereotypical stuff with Data was kind of eh. But you know what? For the 90s, I was kind of surprised it wasn't worse. There is cat hair. There, now we got those pink, cute legs. I think I got those legs just about perfect. Progress, not perfection though, right? All right. Using the smaller brush, switched brushes on me. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to dark line just the thinnest amount around her stockings. So, gonna try to go to the Netherlands in 2021, because it's not gonna happen today, or this year rather. Not today. So, and I got, so Air Portugal gave me a credit. I have to use the credit by December 2020. So I have to use the credit this year, but I can book for next year. That's my hope. Okay, I'm just gonna feather it. Ugh, I messed up. Try to feather back over my dark line a little bit. There we go. That's crazy. All right, her chest is dry now, finally. Freaking finally. Peachy, exactly. Melania, were you going to go to Model World Expo? I can't remember if you were talking about it or not. See, there we got the peach on top. And I'm gonna, when I do finally go, I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to bring. At least I think, or I feel like my skills have really gotten good in the last few months. I've been noticing, more paint on my brush. I've been noticing just things that were harder before for me to get the same effect are not as hard anymore. And I can attain things with a lot more speed as well. All right, so now I'm gonna take this color right here. I'm gonna try to wet blend this in. This is the darker. I wanna give her just a little bit of cleavage stuff going on here. There, it's looking sort of okay. They look like boobs. All right, same thing with her. I'm gonna do her eyes first. Let's go in with this dark purple color. Make sure to paint her eyes in. Oh God, one of these colors is gonna be hard. You weren't planning to go because you went to the scale model challenge last year and you can only do so much. And now it's been postponed, so you may definitely go. Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm gonna go once they announce it's okay. I just want to make sure that the countries are all safe, right? Because there's a lot to worry about these days. Okay. I'm going to take this brown on her. Wait, I need to look at this. I might have to do multiple stretch breaks today. Okay. Brown, brown. Okay. Let's go ahead and do her gloves. Right here, I'm going to make those a dark purpley brown. I think they need something more red, more maroonish color in it. Maybe I can make maroon with a little bit of purple and black together. Yes, that'll be pretty. That is dark violet. Mixing it together so that it's a little bit desaturated. That's actually perfect. Yeah. Normally I would have painted her staff first because technically it's underneath, but it's all right. Oh my gosh, she's got the tiniest little star on her back of her glove, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that or not. We'll have to, I'll just paint over it and then we'll try to get that detail in later. Sometimes it's just easier to not try to paint in between the lines, right? There we go. More purple. And then this hand I had to use a little Bondic on. You can kind of see it on her wrist. It just was not staying glued. And I tried everything. So Bondic is what held it together. That's awfully cute. One she'll have like little orange, or not orange, but yellow cuffs. Gold cuffs around the edges of that. Oh my god, this model is so tiny, guys. You know it's 3D sculpted because the fingers are so small. There's no way anyone would be able to hand sculpt such tiny. I mean, maybe Jason Monkman. Has anybody seen his work? He's I found him on, I think I found him on Instagram, or maybe not. Maybe he started Instagram. But anyway, Jason Monkman, go look him up on Instagram. He's crazy good sculptor. And he's from the UK, and he just loves to sculpt the tiniest things. The tiniest. Okay, her breasts are looking really good. Let's use a little bit of this bright color right here to give myself some reflective highlights. What I'll do is I'll let my eyes go in and out of focus because I use my myopia to my advantage. Myopia, there we go. Now we're going to do the mopping action to blend. Or try to. It's blending little holes and things at this moment, which it's not optimal. But that, we'll go back over it with a peach because it seems to cover that up real well. Whoa! I got my brush right into my sleeve. That was funny. There we go. Finally, a nice blend. All right, I'm gonna let that dry, or maybe a little bit over here. Okay. All right, eyes. This is the tricky part because she's got cute as heck eyes. So the trick, first of all, is paint the whole eye socket a dark color. And then we need to get in here with some off-white or something. Let's see what this color looks like. I hope this is the right, yes. This looks nothing like the bottle. I'm gonna put some of this on the top because that's, yeah, that's a lot. Right. Put that on the palette. Oh, it's coming out the bottle. Yeeks. It's gonna be way more than I need. All right, remember that little cute skirt that we painted? Right here, there is, I'm just gonna dry brush with the side of my brush to try to pick up there's a tiny little texture on her outfit there. See? Painting Crick says, I fed the kitties. No longer shall their soft petted feet and cute faces threaten me while I work. That's funny. Were they begging? Were they crying at you? There we go. Okay. And take a little bit more at the spots where I feel like there's could be a little more highlight. I'm going to add a little bit more ivory. So cute. That is going to be really cute. Her legs look good. I need to work on her boobs. They look patchy as hell. All right, I'm going back in with that peachy color. It's a little bit more opaque than the others. Maybe that's why it's a good cover-up. Yep, that looks amazing. Get that little bit under her neck. Oops. Oy, oy, oy. All right, for the white, this is going to be tricky. I've got my big brush, so we're going to attempt to paint. See that? Make her eyes nice and big. I'm going to use the other small brush for the other side because I need that pointiness to get in there. Ah! I'm going to have to do it this way. Wait. Oh. Sometimes I just keep turning it so that I can paint it with my right hand. Oh, her hand-arm fell thing. See, this is the Bondic. I don't know what to do. We'll just put that on later. Because right now, even with that thing on there, it'd be difficult. Voila! Oh my gosh. That was tricky. Even the best sculpts don't have perfectly symmetrical eyes most of the time. That's right. Don't let this slow down your rhythm. Watching you pushed you out of your funk. Yay! Good. I'm so glad. Were you in a funk because of everything that's been going on or because you've been painting too much? I was in a funk too. And I'm glad I'm not anymore. All right, I need to look at this example because this guy did these eyes amazing. Okay. So we're going to do, he's got red eyes and they're beautiful. I'm going to start with this Pro Krill Mahogany for the base part of her eye. Yeah, because of everything, not because you've been painting too much. Yeah. It's a lot to have to deal with. It's a lot. All right. She's looking up. I'm going to try to get this in the direction she's looking. Oof. I need a small brush. It's just not going to hack it. Use this igniter from Baumwick. Okay. And hopefully I don't have too much water. Okay. So far, so good. I gotta hold my breath practically. Oh my God, I did it. It looks amazing. Let's go ahead and paint her lips with this dark burgundy color as well. She's got a pretty full top lip. I'm gonna look just to make sure. And there's that little ball of something on the end of your paint, on the end of your brush. Okay. Ah. Oh, that's awesome. I got it. Now, before I screw up her eyes, I'm going to try to get that little ding highlight. I usually make it too big. It's a little above, but I think I'm gonna keep it because sometimes it looks okay just above the eyeball. There. I forgot to do the red. Damn it. All right, she's got red eyes, so I'm gonna real quick do that first. She is Satan. And we'll do this inside the burgundy. Hey, it worked. Okay, and then the lips, I'm gonna just add a little bit of burgundy to my red. And then add a little bit more red to the top of the lips as a little highlight. That works. Okay, now for the face. Ah, too much light. I need to look. Sometimes I don't have enough paint on my palette, and it's, there we go. Makes it hard. Oh my God, I did it. She looks cute as hell. Okay. Second side of the face is a little bit trickier. Try to get it smooth. Oh, vey, that looks nice. Okay. Give it a little glaze of the pink. Now, just taking some of that pink . Giving her just a little bit of a bottom lip pout. Right, and then oh my goodness, it's looking good. Smooth it out again on top of her chest. I'm just using a real thin glaze. There. Looking good. And I'm going to go in with my little purple burgundy. I'm going to dark line. These are like tongues that are coming on the side of her dress. These are like little tongues. Mm-hmm. And of course, I'm always finding other spots that didn't get painted at all. Or hardly at all. So far, I feel like I'm managing the model pretty well. It's a good sign. And I'm really, really happy to hear that I'm getting people motivated. Especially because I wasn't so motivated this week. Really, really wasn't. I've been having trouble too. Sometimes you just have to take a minute and you have to do self-care. And if that means taking a whole day and doing nothing, do it. Just try to get back into stuff so that you don't get into too big of a hole, right? But I took a day. I told myself I'm gonna get right back on the horse, but I'm not gonna do that until Wednesday. Also, I want to let you guys know I'm not streaming on Friday. So remember how I told you I'm part of these focus groups? So Twitch is actually doing a focus group with me I can't talk about, but I will not be streaming on Friday, because I've got to do that. All right. Little tones. I'm gonna get in here with this purple. I really like this purple, and I think I'm gonna use that as my base for my red because I feel like it'll be brighter that way if we do purple as a base instead of like dark color. And I'm going to bring it up to red, but I want the base to be the purple, so that'll look really bright and poppy. I love this, how it looks like over her booty. Oh, I completely didn't paint her back at all. That's a bad thing. Oh no. We'll get it. We'll get it. I'm going to look at chat in a second here. Sorry about that, guys. Yay. The Iron Mustache. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Thor. Hi from Missouri. Hello. Hello from Illinois. Right now, the face makes you think a little bit of Natalie Portman from The Black Swan. I could see that. Eric Kozel, thank you so much for following. Welcome. Wait. Eric says, hello from Brazil. Is it a Citadel Nolan oil? No. We're not using Nolan oil right now. And also from Lincoln, United Kingdom. Oh my gosh, I love hearing from everywhere, from all these new other countries. We've got Missouri and Texas and Brazil and Lincoln from the United Kingdom. Welcome everybody. How have you been? Biffus says, yay, GW is reopening, shipping to Italy. Oh, Eric's saying that you should buy some Nolan oil. Sounds like a good idea because Nolan oil is like the ambrosia of a Citadel, right? You know what? I always loved the Christmas colors, purple and gold, so much better than red and green. I never really enjoyed red and green as a color combo. They're very clashy to me. Certain reds and greens look okay though. All right. But she's not really Christmassy without it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Okay, just going to try to give her a little top. There we go. Just making that top line on her eye a little harder so that it looks like there's like a, yeah, much better. And I'm going to use some of this gray. Start putting in the color for her hair. There you go. This is the base coat for her hair. We're going to lighten it up till it's white. But it's going to be this base coat color first. It's like a gray with a purple in it. So how is the weather in Brazil and the UK? And Missouri is probably about the same as Illinois. You're not that far. It might be a little bit warmer, I'm guessing, in Missouri, depending on if you're in St. Louis. And Texas is always warm. It's nice and warm in Texas. I feel like, especially in the winter, Texas has like the perfect winter weather. Even when it's cold, it's not too bad. Biffa says, I found Nolan oil in a local shop. I could have picked it up myself, but I had to have it shipped. In fact, I spent 80 euro to have free shipping, and all I really wanted was Nolan oil. Oh, that's so cute. South Coast UK has been glorious spring weather. Oh, that's nice. And it's been warm in Lincoln. Sadly, because of lockdown, can't really enjoy it. Oh, I'm sorry, Mustache. We just have a weird... Sorry, Eric. We have a timeout for certain phrases. We're just going to talk around it. You're not in trouble or anything. It's just we blacklisted the event just so that people could kind of get away from it, you know. A little escape. Laredo, Texas, border with Mexico, currently 83 Fahrenheit. Oof, that's nice and warm. That's like Illinois summer right there. Lovely weather. Girlfriend keeping you busy. Yeah, Eric, just don't say COVID or virus or corona. I think those are the ones that are blacklisted. Anything else I think is mostly okay. Obviously. But I apologize. We blacklisted those when those first came out, and people just decided to keep it like that so we could kind of keep the channel a little safe haven, a little escape from the rest of everything, right? But I apologize. I'm going to give it a little bit darker under here. I'm adding a little bit of that purple. You understand. Fair enough. Okay, good. I'm so glad. When somebody new comes, I feel bad because we don't have any announcement or anything to let people know, and then I don't want them to feel like, you know, shunned or anything. It's not like that. I'm going to get back in here with this darker purple, cover her back and some of the back of her hair as well, actually, because that's going to be in shadow as well. Oy. Your GW wish list is over 1,500 euro when models only. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a friend of mine sent me a video of a German TV show, and it's all in German, but it's kind of like a cash for trash kind of style TV show, right? And they were bidding on a giant statue of a blood angel, It was pretty funny. And they ended up selling it for like 1,100 euro. And I think the guy got a good deal on it, because I was thinking to myself, I was like, you can get a Night Titan for that, right? I think maybe even a Night Titan might even be more expensive than that. But he got like a full huge, it's one of those huge GW statues that, you know, you find outside a store. Do you know who she reminds me of, Millennia? Look at her face. She reminds me of Jamila, and I can't remember her name, but she's in The Good Place. She's a really cute Indian actress that plays in The Good Place. She reminds me of Jamila. All right, we got our base coats down. Here we need more base coats on her little fur here. I feel like I got her face really nice. I'm going to add a little bit of highlights to it, just to bring it up just a tiny bit, like on her nose. See, little subtle highlights here. Feather that down. Oh, I love it. That worked out really well. All right, one last thing. There's a little right there. And there's another one on the other side of her eye. I'm gonna try to get. Oh, I need a break. So cool. Aw, you rock, dude. Dudette. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Where do you start? I'm trying to discipline myself and find my style. I'm new. Gosh, where should you start? So I would start, so I don't know. There's a couple places you could start. If you like to play Warhammer, start painting some Space Marines like this. If you like Dungeons and Dragons, start painting the small Dungeons and Dragons style figures from Reaper, and just paint what you like. Right? Paint what you like, because if you paint what you like, you're going to paint more of it, and then the more you paint, the better you're going to get, and it's just going to be a numbers game. Just paint, 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 paint. And then once you start getting a groove, your style will just happen. Okay? Don't try to find a style. Just let your style happen. Paint to your temperaments. That's what I always say. Paint to your temperament. Paint what makes you feel good. Again, if you paint what makes you feel good, then you're going to paint more, right? That's my rule. It's your first time at this section about the weather. It's raining. Oh, it's raining in Brazil. Are you very close to the forests and to the Amazon in Brazil? I know the Amazon is huge. That's like a silly question, but I thought I would throw that out there. Okay, these are supposed to be tongues. We're just going to paint them with the red first. That purple looks really good underneath it. See how pretty that is so far. Now see these little fabric, I don't know what to call them, fabric folds. Paint those. I paint those first. highlight those. See? Leave that purple in that as the shadow. Also, when you're first starting out painting, don't try to get into like crazy fancy techniques. Just try to paint clean. Try to paint in the lines and paint really clean. And that, because the thing is, even if you're not doing crazy lighting and stuff like that, if you're painting clean, it's gonna look good. I swear. She's already looking like a little Santa. Thor says, oh, you've been, sorry, on the figure. Where do you start? Oh, I start on the skin. I start from the inside out. I start with the last layer that you would think to paint first. So start with the skin and then gradually work out. And that way I'm covering up mistakes as I go. It works so much better that way. See, we got too much red over here. So now we can come back with this gray, cover that up some. See? Her face looks really cute. Really, really cute. I'm going to start layering up some of this ivory on her hair because we're not going to use white. We're going to use ivory. And we're painting the highlights, the apex of each piece of hair first. That's on the bangs, but paint it as if like this. There we go. Oh, we got another subscriber. The new guy. Thank you for subscribing. In fact, I think this is for you, right? This is your commission as well. Where's my pen? I said I was going to take a break, and then I forgot to take a break. We should probably do a little stretch break. I think I dropped my pen. Yep, I did drop my pen. Oh, that reminds me. I want to show everybody something. So recently, I've done a special form of tutorial, like coaching. It's not the coaching I've had in the past. And we did this Mind the Ketchup model. This is an Andrea model. Andrea Pinup series model. Does it say Andrea on here anywhere? Yeah, there's Andrea. And this is the model that we ended up finishing. And we painted it together. He's got one and I got one. Wapalius, that's James Wapple. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow. So this is a coaching that we did together, and she came out really, really cute. I really like her. She's like, oops, I dropped the ketchup. So cute. How are you, Jim? All right, there we go. I'm gonna add some more reds to my burgundy. And we're gonna just work these up. Technically, I should be using the pinks on this part, but that's okay. How do I paint small eyes? It's really tricky, but I'm gonna show you. So I start my eyes, cover the whole eye. Okay, the whole eye gets covered with a dark color, like black or dark purple. Okay, that's step one. Yeah, you paint a lot of Andrea. You're kind of scared to do pinup girls. They're not really that hard. It's all about the skin. Things have been relatively chill. Yes, I think that we're all being relatively chill right now. All right, I gotta do this for the tongues. She's got tongues on her little outfit here. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that color to it. Yeah, that's perfect. I don't know about you, but my sleep schedule has been really messed up. I've been basically staying up till like 3 a.m., but getting up at like 9. That's been my schedule lately. Probably not the best, but it's hard because you don't have anywhere to go. At least I don't. They've lightened up some of the restrictions here a little bit, so my daughter's gone back to work. She works at Starbucks. All right, that's kind of cute. Okay, let's try to make the rest of it red so it looks more Santa-like. Nixon Minis, hello, silly Shoshie bot. This is a Santa Satan. I know, I need to change it. Oh, hi, Nixon. Okay, so let's take a minute. Let's take a minute and do a stretch break. I'm gonna take off my thing here. We haven't had a gecko get out yet. If anybody wants that, you can use your points for that. Give me a second. I'm gonna do a little stand up and stretch. See, I got my comfy pink cardigan on. It makes me look very slouchy though. I don't. All right, let me get back on camera. There we go. All right, everybody stretch. Everything's popping, cracking. Just everybody get up. Oh, I just popped my hips. That was nice. Oh, I don't have anything to drink down here. I might have to go run upstairs. We'll see. Right now I'm okay though. All right, back to painting the red. I'm gonna take a look at my example. Oh yeah, that's a good. So this is where I'm going to show you 2 steps up, 1 step down. Take a look. Okay. We're going to take our pink color here. Actually, I'm going to take this orangey color, and I'm going to highlight. If I take the little bit of orangey flesh tone and then I highlight the red, it's going to look better. I know it's going to look weird at first, but you'll see. Okay. So we got a nice contrast with that. Now go back into my little red color and thin that out and just glaze that right over. It's very bright and vivid, and I want that because I like that brightness. In fact, I'm going to go back over her lips and do that little bright pop of color right there. Isn't that nice? All right, now I'm going to take my reds, start on her hip because there's quite a lot of light that's going to be bouncing down here. In fact, because the light is bouncing off her lantern, we're going to start highlighting some of this dress wherever this lantern's going to be. And it's small because the lantern is small. There we go. Now, hopefully let some of that dry. It's nice and bright right now. Oh, we had another subscriber, Bullios. Bullos, how are you? It says, wow, that went quick. So happy I could help you friend to teach people do what you do. Yes, and that's exactly what you guys do. You help me to help everybody else. It does make a difference. It really does. Thank you so much for your subscription. Thor says, this is new. You're in the 21st century. Yes. So we do a lot of teaching on this stream. Lots of teaching. In the beginning, when I first started painting on Twitch, there were not a lot of people doing teaching streams. They were just painting. But now there's a lot more. It's nice. And everybody does everything a little differently, right? All right, where's my red? There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and start hitting up these with the deeper red, right? Because that's not gonna be lit. So it's gonna be a little bit more saturated red. Desaturated is when you've just got the white or the black added to it. McClad, hello, and thank you for the subscription. 12 months. Oh my gosh. Wait. McLeod says 10 months. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. 12 months supporting seems like it's longer. It does seem like a long time. Belos, a year is like, it doesn't seem like I've known you that long, but it's crazy, isn't it? M4CL4D. And do you remember, Belos, when you first started following me, what I was doing? Do you remember? You teach basing the Shoshie way. Aww. What does that mean? The Shoshie way. Just slap it on. Right. Trying to get my reds a little bit redder over here. There we go. See how that's starting to look? And over here, I'm gonna carefully look where she's got her little butt highlights. Okay. Gonna go back here with this color here. This is going to be my light. I'm just blending that in. We're going to put some yellows over that later. For now, I just want it to be that peachy color because that's sort of the first step. I need more red. There we go. Oh, and I missed Ash Cipher or H Cipher and Mac and Weenies. I missed your follows. Oh no, there's a bunch of follows I missed. Zirakiel, Geek Level 9000. Oh my gosh, I missed a whole bunch of follows. I'm sorry. Color by Number 09, 80s Rule, Logo. These are like, I guess, okay, the reason why I missed them is because it was like days ago. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't miss all those follows on stream. It was a joke. You're painting the vampire in my cabinet on YouTube. Oh, that's right. That's how cool. All right, here's the reds. This is going to be really red. Oh, I don't want that there. Hold on. Okay. Now I'm going to take this red. And I want it on the brightest part. And I'm going to feather it out with my brush so I don't have any little brush strokes in there. That looks good. All right. Get those little highlights now. See, we can leave quite a bit. Now, that is cute as hell. Cute, cute, cute. Get the back. I always neglect the back. Red. See, people talk about red being a difficult color to paint. I don't find red difficult. I find blue difficult. Red doesn't bother me at all. Maybe because I have a set way of painting it that always works for me. All right, we're gonna leave the rest that kind of desaturated pinky color. Kind of need it to be more orangey though. Her face is a little bit vampiric. Hold on, let me get a little bit of a peach. There we go. A little bit on the end of her nose too. That's super cute. There. Oh my God, I love her. Okay. This is such a cute model. Hold on, I need tweezers because there's a little piece of something in her hair right here. Got it. Gotta keep the booty bright. Yep. Her name is Elzbieta. Yeah, that's the Karel Ruddick bust that I did. Do I do leather stippling? Do I do leather stippling? I mean, I guess I do. I have in the past. Are you asking me because you think I should be doing it in a certain spot on here? Or are you asking because you want me to show you how to do it? Because I can do that too. All right, Rumble. We know it's not a centaur. All right, so I'm gonna take some orangey color here for this light, this glow. I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of my red. So I want something in between that two colors. Start adding just a smidge more orange as I get closer to the spot where the red is being lit. And now I can glaze it back if it gets too crazy bright. Glaze it back. Bear with me. Okay. Now that little highlight's going to come out here on her booty a little bit. There we go. In general, what do I like? I like my favorite, the only primer that I use is Stynylrez, and it comes in a whole bunch of different colors. It comes in this flesh color, it comes in brown and green and blue and pink and black and gray and white and kind of a soft yellow. It's Stynylrez is the only primer that I use though, because I just love it. I love it. Yes, Whack Avatar. It is good. I love it. Okay, so then now, I'm debating on whether to use this bright yellow. I need to look at my reference so I can see what colors are in it. I don't want to use that bright yellow if I don't have to, because it's crazy. Yeah, I think I want to use something warm. We're going to go... Oh, the lawn guy is outside. We're going to use this peach again. I'm going to mix that with my... Oh my gosh. Can you hear the lawnmower behind me? I'm going to put that in here. And if I need to glaze it back with the red or the orange, I can. There we go. I like that. Okay. I want to work on her hair again. I'm just going to use this gray. I'm going to start... I don't want to touch her like that. Start painting the volumes of the hair. Don't paint each strand. Paint the volumes first, and then last you'll go in and get the actual little bitty highlights. So I'm just building up the volumes right now with the lighter gray. And we'll start adding, I want to show you what I mean by the volume. So you're going to paint like this whole kind of area where that volume is, and then you're going to jump down where this volume is. You're going to follow the light. Go to the light. See how can you see what I'm saying? Okay. That's too much paint on my brush. Okay. See how it's building up? I'm just adding a little bit more gray to it. Okay. Now this is the 2 steps up, 1 step down. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to go jump up with this ivory. Watch what's going to happen. And I'm doing it a little bit more detailed at this point because I'm gonna knock it back down here in a minute. So even that just looks pretty good by itself, but it's a little chalky. Oh, we have a... Please know we're working around the clock to bring you more Charmin. Stay safe. Mini painting studio. What are you doing? How you doing? That's my buddy. That's my friend. Oh yeah, that's right, Bullis. They do have olive and rust. I forgot that. Need to put her on a painting handle. You're right. Let me go get one. I don't think about these things sometimes, McLeod. I just get into my zone and I'm like, what am I doing? I need a painting handle. Okay, here's one. Oi. That was the loading ad. Oh, that's funny. I hate the ads. I hate the ads so much. Okay, we'll put her in here. There. Yay. Oh my God, she looks so patchy. She looks so patchy on stream. All right, let's do this. Let's do some transparent yellow. I'm gonna put this in a dry palette. How are you doing, mini painting? Hopefully good. Hopefully, I was actually thinking about contacting you about a commission mini painting studio. I might think about doing that. We need to talk. All right. There's our little, that's transparent yellow. I just put over that really patchy blah. All right, let's go over it with a little red as well. That's so much better. I'm always open to painting you like one of my French girls like you requested earlier. that won't be happening. No, but I might contact you to paint something for me. We'll talk. I forgot. Wait. Yeah, we'll see. All right. I'm building up the reds. I'm building up the reds. I'm going to go ahead and glaze this red, or actually this orange, over that yellow right here. Because it's bugging me how ugly it is. There we go. All right, and I need more red in the front too. Right? Let me have it way off camera because that, oh, people love it when I'm off camera like that. All right. Cute as heck. Now this off-white on her little outfit needs fixing. Right now I have off-white, but I'm gonna switch it. Oh no, that was too much. Okay. I love it. That is cute. I love it. She's cute. You can see where we've been focusing on. Get out of gecko. It's been a while. Okay, so Peppercorn is in the middle of a shed, so I'm not gonna get her out. Wasn't a patch before you put your thumb all over it. Oh, yeah. It wasn't patchy before I put my thumb all over it. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I get it. That makes sense. All right, I'm gonna get one of these. This is my little holder. All right, hold on. I'm gonna get out a gecko. My cord is all tangled up in my stool here. 1 second. There we go. All right, I'm gonna get out a ginger biscuit because Peppercorn is being a little snappy with me lately. Maybe I should get. I'm gonna try to get her out anyway. We'll see what happens. Oh, she's been so feisty lately. Look at that. She's not happy. Let me see. Poor Peppercorn. I thought she was going to shed, but she doesn't look so dusty anymore. I think she was just dry. Look at you. Are you going to be a good girl? I think maybe she did shed. No? I can't tell. I think maybe she did shed. She looks like she didn't have a good shed, though. It looks like a little rough. Yes, so this is my African fat-tailed gecko. Her name is Peppercorn, and she is spicy because she's just a little bit. Whoop. Sorry. Oh no! No, don't run away! All right, I'm gonna put the gecko back. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Peppercorn. Oy vey. Okay, sorry about that, guys. She's not interested in being out. And my headset just came unplugged. Oh, I need a break after that. She scared me so much. She's like, let me get away, get away. Yeah, she is anxious. It's because I don't handle her as much anymore. She's always hiding. And so she doesn't want to be handled. I really honestly think she might be wild caught because Ginger Biscuit doesn't act like that at all. Ever. Ginger Biscuit is never like that. And I think Peppercorn is just anxious. She doesn't like being handled. So, oh, my heart. Hi, Ravage. How are you? This is what we're painting, Ravage. We're working on our little Satan pinup. I'm going to get a little bit of this red transparent because I think it will help. Let's put a little red transparent on her. Ravage, thank you for subscribing. You're awesome. 4 months. Ravage. 121. There we go. Some hype to you. Late to class as always. That's okay. Hey, better late than never, right? All right, I'm going to take some of this red. Red is a transparent color usually anyway. Oh, look at that beautiful, rich, oh, luscious, Santa colored red. Oh my gosh, I love it, love it, love it. Oh, you know what, just because I want to, I'm going to go over the rest of her outfit with this red. It's still looking, yeah, that's better. We can always lighten it up later, but that red is going to look patchy otherwise. Okay, I want to get back to the hair. Yeah, you like the bright red. Yes, it's cute. Belos, what did you type? You typed something that you weren't supposed to. I don't know what it was, but it got deleted. All right, I'm going in here with this dark purple color on her little puffs here. I love this color. This is such a pretty, like, muted burgundy color. Okay. And then also these these little bits. They're a little textured, so it's kind of tricky because I want to make sure to get enough paint on them. And then I'll end up lightening it. There we go. What you been up to, Ravage? What have you been doing? Working or hardly working? Working hard or hardly working? That's it. All right. I'm just going to get in here underneath with this dark purple, and that's just going to be that shadow color under there. That's going to mute that out. And then glaze that up. I forgot to get this whole part back here. There we go. More water. Más agüita. Más agüita. Oh, cat hair. It's that little bit of lint. Okay. We're going to add a little bit of that transparent yellow up under her armpit. It's just going to add a nice warm glow to everything. Okay. Let's go back to the hair because we were working on that before we got distracted. We're going to continue to bring out the volumes of it. See, like that? So then I'll take a thin amount of this darker color and just glaze it over the top, creating a filter. It'll also knock down some of that chalkiness for us, right? And let that just dry like a glaze. We'll just do that back and forth until it looks right. Hi, Mudabor, how are you? So with the hair, what do you mean by volumes? Okay, so let me see if I can find an example. Let's choose this model here because she's bigger. So can you see, so this model has volumes, like here's a bump, and we've kind of been, I'm going to paint with water on her. Okay, so I'm going to define the volume, so I'm going to paint that part, right? And then this part, this is also another volume up here. So I guess what I mean by, like, we're defining volumes. So for instance, let's say this is flat, but I want to make it a volume. So then I'm going to paint the highlight of it, and then it's going to look more volumetric. I don't have the right words. But let's smooth this out around the top. Now it looks like almost like a sphere, right? That's the volume, and I'm highlighting the top in order to create the volumes of the white. All right, let's do it on the front. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'm using this gray, and the volumes on this side of her hair are not as great. So I'm going to use this lighter color here. So the bumps, right? That's the volume that I'm talking about. Just like your regular highlights here. So on the top of her head, here's the volume. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Now, I don't know why, but every time I try to paint, there's this little bit of chunk of paint right there. There we go. All right, let's let that dry. Let's actually paint her little antlers, because that's also going to have its own volumes. Okay, so curve is part of the volume, right? It's part of the volume. So let me try to draw it for you. So when you're drawing hair that's curly, right, you have to draw so here's a volume that's going down, and then this volume is going this way, right? So we're painting this top volume here. We're leaving this to be the dark color, and then we're going to go ahead and highlight back over here to create these different volumes. So yeah, the top of the curve is where the highlight of the volume is, and the bend of the curl is where the dip of the volume is. It's still a volume though. Does that make sense more? So when we're defining so we let this glaze. Now we can come back. We can try to paint that softly in here. It's better. Okay. It's tricky because she's got a lot of kind of defined pieces of hair, and you're going to want to feel like you want to paint each piece of hair, but you don't. Now there are, I guess you could paint tiny volumes on each piece of hair, but it never looks quite right. It's better to just paint it in one piece, if that makes sense. Like, see how I'm doing that? See how it's looking more and more reflective that way? Because hair is shiny. Hair is more like non-metallic metal. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so watch what happens when I put a little bit of this dark down in here. For some of the shadows of the hair. Oops, that's too much paint. So just putting that little bit of shadow in there in the volumes helped kind of accentuate some of my highlights. And I'm trying to smooth it out now so that I can pick out. All right, so I have white. I want to use this bright ivory instead of white. That'll work. I still haven't got the package from you. I can't wait to try out the wet palette. Oh, I know. Man, it takes so long to get stuff to Australia, especially during a pandemic. Oh my gosh. All right, so now, whoops. Have you looked at the tracking recently? You can let me know where it's going anyway. See how bright that is? I'm making that smaller than the original highlight. And now I'm doing more of those like finite, tiny volumes. Very tiny volumes. You see how pretty her hair looks now? I love white speakers. Or no, this is Satan. Sorry, she's not. See how pretty? Oh my gosh, I love it. Just trying to smooth that out a little bit better. I need to look at that with my glasses on. Yeah, it looks okay on stream. It looks so much better on off stream. He never listens to me, Bolos. He has had 26 years of me. It's still in Chicago. Oh my gosh. Oh, Chicago is the worst, Bolos. It's just stuff gets stuck there. KDM question, do you guys put together your first run minis? I do, but I always, when I paint a first run, I try to paint it really nice, just like the box art, because I want that piece to be collectible whether it's painted or not. Does that make sense? But I'll paint my first runs, especially if they're for me. Okay, I need to turn this upside down so I can get okay. Let's do this on the front. Building these up slow. And then so tiny little. very bright. See, now I can use this brighter ivory on her little dress. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm really in my zone here because I just want to make sure to get this right because I feel like this part is important. There we go. Cute as heck. Does anybody ever watch the show Lucifer? Just reminded me of this model because she's like a little devil. All right, because of her, again, her volumes, we need to accentuate the highlighted volume. So we're gonna go in here with a little of this shadow color. It's darker. Let's see by accentuating that shadow, make everything else look nice and bright. Okay, I'm gonna set that down for a second, look at chat, and then we're gonna get some browns out. Does anybody worry about people selling their stash when they die, worrying that they'll sell their models for a lot less than they worth? No, not me. I'm just... Oh yeah, Bug King's painting in first run Distracted, and he's customized the base pretty heavily. I don't worry about people selling my models for less. I'd rather those models get painted. I guess what I worry about is that what I worry about is, as an artist, you always worry about whether your artwork's gonna be worth more when you're dead. I know that's how it usually is, isn't it? I'm gonna put some burnt sienna. Blanc Flower says, it would be the only way I can afford them, so I get to try to paint what I missed. Motivar says, I sold all my first runs and I figured out that I don't like to paint Katie resin. Yeah, I think a lot of people figured that out. Is that the burnt sienna I just used? No, this is burnt umber. Burnt sienna umber. Ooh, that's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Ugh, burnt sienna umber. Now, a lovely, gorgeous, gorgeous, rich brown. Thank you for doing that, Rumble. I hope that you've got your own command for that so that it does that. All right, we're gonna paint these boots and her horns. There we go. And these boots. We're getting a lot done today. A lot. which is why I'm glad I'm painting this on stream, because I feel like I'd get more done now, and at least I have a good start on her, and even if I don't finish her on stream, she'll at least be almost done. That looks good. And now their little antlers. Hang on, I have to flip it. Put some water on my brush. There we go. Yeah, she's so cute. Oh my gosh. When you're falling in love with your model this early in the game, that's good. Okay. Okay, now. I'm debating on what color. I think I'm going to go ahead and paint the staff brown for now. If I need to lighten it up, I can. Need more paint on my brush. And I do see where my fingers took off some of the paint. I'm glad I got this holder now. There we go. I need to hire you for a 30-minute Skype session to go over this model. Absolutely, Bug King, let's do it. Message me and I'll tell you my price. Found 3 KDM in my stash that I didn't even know I bought. Oh my gosh, you need to paint those. Lessness says, I got into mini painting last month. I really want to paint KDM pinups. So cool to see this one. Yeah, she's a super cutie. I'm really digging her and the whole thing of painting her. Yeah, they're not cheap. The hair looks shiny. Are you going to use white metal for the high volumes? No. Maybe. Let's just say maybe. I don't know yet. I haven't used any white at all, which is good. So that might be my final highlight first. They're not cheap, not easy to build, and not easy to paint, but we can't stop buying them. I know, I can't either. I just love them. Gosh, recently there was a lot of kind of hype and scuttlebutt about the last sale we had. I was just kind of like, we got our coins refunded. And I didn't mind that. I mean, I was just going to treat it like a gift card because I figured even if I didn't, you know, get that first dibs or whatever, I was going to use it because I freaking spend so much KDM no matter what, right? And people kind of went a little bit nuts about it. I think that there's too many people with too much time at home, and there was way too much complaining. That is my 2 cents. It didn't seem like it was that big a deal to have a gift card. What, Mike?
Watching this guy going to people's houses getting snakes, black mamba snakes.
Oh my
Like,
god.
the biggest one he's ever seen.
Alright, I'm going to use the ivory now. See, there's even little volumes on her boot fur to get those to be the right cuteness. Oh, I just noticed something. This is really yellow. Why is it so yellow? Do you see the difference? This is like more yellow than this. I wonder if it's because we used... I bet we used more yellow of this ivory here. Yep, that was exactly what it was. Now it's more the same. Okay. All right, I know I'm missing a ton of chat. Hang on one second. Take it for the older ones, have to go to eBay. What model from Gambler's Chest will you paint first? Probably, I'm not sure. Oh, Atlas, Gambler, or King? Maybe King. Maybe King. Gambler might have to be... Atlas is pretty cool, though. I don't know. That's a good question, Mudabor. The new Death High Night models, or Death High models were cute, though. Yeah, no, those didn't get refunded. Just the other ones. Thank gosh, right? Is New Guy still here? New Guy, tell me if you're still here. I have a question for you. Take it these first runs in Death Gray. Yeah, the first runs in Death Gray always sell really fast. Even though they're not any different in quality than the Encore. But it makes it easier to sell it as a second-hand market thing because you can prove that you got it from Kingdom Death, whereas an Encore any Encore could potentially be a recast. People will find something to complain about. Yes, definitely. Honestly, don't think you need to title your stream when you paint Candy M like that. What did I title it? I titled it and then I was having trouble adding it for some reason. Twitch wasn't accepting my titles, so I had to title it like that to get it to accept it. It was really strange. It was almost like I was maybe being censored for putting death in the title. I don't even know. It was weird. I have to go back and check it. I love that orangey sepia on the boots. That really gives it kind of a leather feel. I'm trying to think if we want to do that on the... Oh, no, it's just obvious it's a KDM Mini. That's true. That is true. But not everybody, sometimes people who might not know what it is, and they're going to ask me. I mean, I'll have to go to eBay for older ones. Yes, but Lessness, you should join. So I admin for a group called By Lantern's Light. It's a Kingdom Death Facebook group. So if you're on Facebook. Okay, New Guy. So she does have nipples on the sculpt, and I want to know if you want me to paint those. I'm not going to do it on stream, but I want to know if you care if I paint those in. Or is it something that you could do without? Whatever you want. I'd like to have your opinion on that. And what was I going to share with you guys? And I completely blanked. Now I don't remember. Oh, I was going to look at my reference. Oh, she has red horns. Oh, you know what? I like the red horns. Let's do that. Facebook group. Thank you. Facebook group for Kingdom Death. It's called By Lantern's Light. Okay. And you can look it up. And Night Market is our sister group, but we the same people own it. And you can buy models off of the Night Market, but you can also join the fan group. Yeah, you think painting them would be best. I do too. I can't do it on stream because Twitch won't allow it. But I will do it later. I'll do it later. Yeah, I think it'll look better if I do. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead with the red on the antlers because that is cute. I like that. Makes it look like more like a little Satan. Yes. Ha ha ha. This is cute as heck. There we go. Much better. There's a big long intro or outro to whatever song is coming up right now. Probably the outro. When you get both going together, that's when you really notice it. There we go. That makes her hair pop a lot more, doesn't it? All right. Cute as heck. It's funny how many coats I'm having to put on her little bitty horns. They're so small, but yet it's because I went over it with that brown first. And they're also so small you can't see them very well. There. Cuteness. All right, let's do her little knee highs. I'm gonna do probably like a black green color. You had a bad addiction to buying first run on eBay. Oh, I know. When I first started buying stuff, I did too. Is she missing an arm? No, she's missing her hand. Her hand is right here because she's got this bent hand and it popped off, but I've got it right here because I'm gonna put it on later. Makes it easier to paint this other stuff that's going on. Which she does have a lot of stuff going on. A little pink up on that shoulder. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna go look at my reference. Looks like Shoshie broke it. I did. These are not Pokemon. Lessness would not recommend trying to catch them all. Well, and not only that, but some of them are so hard to get that if you get into that kind of little Pokemon phase, you're going to be very poor very soon. You know, there's some bluish, purplish colors I want to put into this model. I'm going to use some of this dark purple. Yeah, that looks fine. Let's see, put that in here. Just a little bit. Oh, that's too much. Too much. If I need to, I can go back. There we go. Oh, I like that purple right there in her hair. It's a little bit more saturated, and our eyes love saturated shadows. There we go. And then if I need to, I'll come back in and pop those highlights back out. Easy peasy. Okay. With the king coming out as plastic, Distracted is probably going to be the hardest kit to get. Yeah, and I really wish that he would do an encore of Distracted, because I gave mine up to Grendler for, oh, it was such a dumb thing. I traded it for a cleric, and then immediately after I did that trade, he released a encore cleric. And so I never needed to trade that model ever. I feel that's like the one model I really, really regret giving up. And I do regret it bad. Okay. You would paint a very interesting Distracted. Yeah, I would have painted it with a lot of yeah, boots. Thank you, Thor. I was wondering what I was doing. We've been over this Shoshie bot. Yeah, we don't allow recast discussion in the stream, sorry. Except to just tell people that I don't approve of them. That's the only thing. Let's paint these boots. We were talking about the boots. Let's see, the boots. I need to make, I'm going to take a little bit of this flesh color again and mix it. Let's see if I can get it to be the right color. Nope, needs more yellow. Let's try orange with it. Nope. Okay, so we are going to be using some yellows with this. Intense yellow. Yas, that's a great yellow. Boom. And the greens and the blue and the reds. Okay. So one of the things I just noticed, little socks here. Start those off with the burgundy. They're like little booties. There. I'm having trouble painting in the lines because I'm getting a little bit on my top of her boots, but I'm going to go ahead and fix that. Flip it. Oops. There we go. Cuteness. All right, once I get the colors all settled on these boots, I can go back and fix stuff. And I'm debating, I think, oh, and her arms also get this color as well. Yeah, don't buy anything from Russia or China. Just don't. Just, it's gonna be, or Singapore probably either. They're just not gonna be good. Gotta say, Santa does get around. She does Halloween, Christmas, bilateral fission, and then reforming. What are you talking about? What is bilateral fission? Yeah, if it's not expensive, it's probably not legit. Go, like I said, go to the Bylander's Light sister group. It's called Night Market, and that's where you get your Kingdom Death. It's like, it's gonna be legit. You might pay, you know, a little bit more than you would if you bought it brand new from Kingdom Death, but at least you can fill out your collection with some people who are, and there's a trust sheet too, so we have people who have a proven record of selling. Pretty much anything you buy from Lake Giles, he's one of my favorite sellers, is legit and fair priced. He always bases it based on what it's actually valued, he doesn't overprice it. There we go. That is amazing. Just love painting red. There we go. Oh, and I keep forgetting to do the arms. Yeah, flip it. Trying to get any in her hair. There we go. Let that dry. Go back and get the back a little bit. Okay. A little bit more water on my brush. Bud King says the shim was intentional. Satan is a hermaphrodite. And a binary fission is what I meant to say. Asexual reproduction that makes an exact copy of the parent. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. Oh, I really want this Katie Elf one. Oh, you know what? Lustness, I have that one and she is for sale. Hold on one second. I'm going to go grab it. I have her and I've already painted her. So if you want a painted Shoshie and you want the elf, I have a first run. And if Lustness doesn't want it and somebody else wants it, you can message me. It's a little bit blown out because she's such a light color. But this is the elf that I painted. And like I said, she's first run, 307 out of 500. She's super cute. And that's for sale. If you're interested, you can contact me and I can sell that to you. Thank you. Yeah, I was planning on putting that. Yeah, I love Lockman Land's work. Did I tell you? So I saw him at Gen Con and I was such a fangirl because I based almost all my paint jobs off of his work. And I didn't have the guts to ask him for a photograph because I wanted to get his picture, and he asked me for a photograph with me, and I was like, my head blew up twice the size. You want to make a base for it? You want to make a base for my elf? Oh, that would be so cute. How often do they come out with new models? Once every couple months. It used to be, yeah. Yeah, you want to make a base for the elf? Let's see if I get any offers on her, and then if I don't, then you can totally do that. Yeah, once a quarter, that's about right. Yeah, usually there's like a holiday sale. It's usually combined with a holiday of some kind. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of orange on the knees, just a little bit. And then I'm going to glaze it back with the red so it looks back to being red. Okay. Orange is my go-to highlight for red because if you use anything else it goes pink. But so what you do is you highlight with the orange and then glaze it back with the red, and then it looks great. I have a plan for my flower witch too. I want to make a barren field with her footsteps, making everything bloom and grow. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Thank you for following, Lesness. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We call our stream, the people who watch us, we call you the kibitzers. So now you're an official kibitzer with us. Kibitz in Yiddish means to stand around chatting and giving advice while somebody is trying to work. And it's such a perfect description of my Twitch followers. It's not even funny. Okay, a little bit of orange back here. I'd love to do a collab or two with you. You do the figure and I do the base and send it back, and then you for final color correctness. Yeah, I like it. I like the idea. Let's figure out a model for it. Maybe like I said, maybe the elf if we don't end up. I'll have to look for another one. Or maybe one that I haven't built yet. I've got so many ones that I need to just build. Yeah, that would be fantastic to do a basing collab. Bug King is like the basing whiz. Okay, I don't know why, but I can't seem to. Let me try a little yellow on this. Maybe that will make it go more orange in a better way. Yeah, there we go. Let's get that giant cat hair off of her. Has anybody ever had it where you've had a cat hair dry you didn't know about, and then it's in the paint job and it looks terrible? It just makes me feel mad when that happens. Oh. Let's do a little bit of yellow on the top of that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to paint this little strap red. Dry is the operative word. I think I used too much wet paint. Yay, we got a new follower. Cheesy. Hi, I like your name. How are you? Cheesy. The pricing makes me laugh sometimes. $8. Yeah. Oh, you have a dog and lots of hair? Yeah, my cats. It's a never-ending struggle, isn't it? There's a little puff on her arm. Flip it. Oop, that's too much paint. That's the trouble with the tube paints, is they add a little bit too much paint. I love it. I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to this ivory here. That's there. All right. I'm seeing some spots that need some cleanup. Now, I've got black lantern that I want to do. Let me look at it. Yeah, it's black for sure. And I'm going to use a gray. Let's use this black here. This is Procrail. Now, before I paint the lantern black, I think I'm going to go in here with this light color first. See if I can get that all on there. I'm like reverse engineer this. I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to try it this way. Usually I start with the light, darker colors and go light, but this time we're going to go the opposite. Okay. All right, so that needs to dry. Meanwhile, I'm going to use this ivory to tighten up some of the puff on her shoulders. Cuteness. And I'm going to do the little tie around her neck. I've got a couple different yellows I need to try to use. This one is Naples yellow. This is probably the yellow I want to use first. Ooh, no. Maybe not. I'm going to look. I'm going to look at my yellow here. No, it's a brown. It's this sienna first. Sienna first and then yellow. So this is non-metallic gold. Oh, and cat hair. Wow. So start out with the sienna. I'll show you how I'm going to do it on the thing here. See how we start out with the sienna. Now, go with a little bit of this Naples. I'm hoping Naples yellow on top of that. And see, it's too wet. I need to wait. I need to wait. Yes, we're just getting cat hair everywhere. Your stream is very relaxing. Good, Cheese. You know, I like relaxing too. Because I would like this stream to be relaxing. We have some hype music now, though. Okay, see how I'm pulling this down the front of the cylinder because it's a gold. There we go. That is pretty. Okay, so let's do that color on her neck as well. Oh, I gotta make it small enough. Yes, that looks good. Let's go back over this little spot here with the yellow. And put some Naples on top because it's a little bit more opaque. Okay. Now I need to blend that a little bit with my sienna on the sides. Okay. Now, see, now it's too orange. We'll have to go back over it. That's okay. 2 steps forward, 1 step down, 1 step back. It's orangey, but I can get working on it. I think I'll start with Echoes of Death, the 4 minis. Oh, that's beautiful. Those are awesome. You ruined January and did with the first run. That thief, I will never paint that thief again. Only the plastic version. He has all sorts. Yeah. I find it chillaxing. Exactly. It is chillaxing. We chill and we relax and we forget about what's going on in our regular day-to-day stuff, and we paint, and painting is our medicine. Oops, I just got some on her. There we go. All right, so now on her, this is not opaque enough. I need to make that even more ivory than it was. I can still paint the black, I guess. I just don't want it to bleed. Okay. Black. Here's my black. Paint the bottom of the lantern, because that's definitely going to be black. This is tricky because it's still wet. That's okay, I'm gonna try to do this. Make this black as well. Part of what makes the stream so chill is that we've got this awesome pretty chill music. But yeah, people have talked to me and said that I'm like a Bob Ross for minis. Very, very relaxing. I don't think that's a bad thing, not at all. Especially when most of our day-to-day can be so stressful. To be able to get away and relax. You can definitely come here and do that. All right, I think that part of my paint is dry now, so I can go in here and get the base of this. There we go. All right, so that's good. That's little lantern is done. I want to get the green boots because we got to get some green before the stream is over so that we know what that's going to look like. Let me look at my reference. Yeah, there's a slippery slope. The parasol is a train wreck. And the little frock of hair at the front, insane. Oh. What about the necklace, Bug King? The necklace in that model is crazy too. Can you guys see this? Let me do a little close up. Let me see if you can. Hold on. Let me do overhead properties. We're gonna try to do a close up on her face for you so you can see a little better. There, that's probably the best close-up as I can get on her face. Close enough. Let's put it right there. Night, Rumble. Oh, we are over time. Does anybody watch One for All YouTube? I started recently watching it. It's a group of people playing D&D. I'll have to check that out. We are out of time. I'm going to do the green before we go. Real quick, I'm going to do the green because I think that'll look really cute. It looks like we're using actual green, and we'll use the burgundy as a base because that'll be a good contrast, I think. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to paint the stockings burgundy first. And then I'll layer the green on top. Same thing with the star. I'm going to layer the gold on top of the stars. She's got little stars on her. Stars upon stars. So cute. I'll just make those green. Little sashes. Trying to get enough paint, but not too much. There we go. I love it when I can paint one whole piece at a time with one stroke. Now, so because red is the opposite of green on the color wheel, when we put this green in here, it's gonna pop. That's my hope. Yep, it is. And it's so cute. That's so cute. Mm-hmm. It does really pop on that because of the red. All right, almost done with that. And I feel like I want to add a little yellow to this just to make it pop even more. See that? Green is another one of those colors that I always feel confident about. Green and red. Okay, now watch. I'm going to make the little sash on here also green, and then the star is going to be yellow. Looks like a little cute garter almost. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, and then the sienna. We're going to do like sienna and then yellow. And now the yellow, the bright yellow. Oh, we got a little raid coming in. Hello. Hot Mini Paint, how are you? Thank you so, or Holt Mini Paint, how are you? Thank you, Rebel Star. Love how they show all the different angles on their minis. Hate how half the shops just look like one show front. Yeah, that's it. Poots makes his money on the fact that you can see 100% of the figure. It's a large part of why they sell well. Yay! Hype for Holt Mini Paint. We're very close to the end of our stream, actually, so I apologize to those of you guys. Ooh, what was that? Oh, it was an X-Acto. I apologize to anybody once we end up leaving here in a second. There's our little cute yellow star. Yeah, I like that. And I'm going to add just a touch of the ivory to that so I can lighten that up just a little bit. See? That little ivory popped that yellow, didn't it? Damn, I love it. And then we need to put that same little bit of ivory on her necklace as well. Of course, this brush doesn't have enough. Here we go. That works. All right, this is. Should I do the lantern real quick? Let me show you guys what my plans are with the lantern. I'm going to start with the yellow, and I'm going to imagine that the center of the lantern is where the hottest spot is. I'm going to add this yellow glue on the edges of it, and then a little bit of orange at the bottom. Ah! More water. Stuff's drying on my palette, I think. There we go. That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and feather that out with this ivory here. It needs to be a little bit more yellow. Maybe I'll use my transparent yellow here. Yes, that's perfect. And the transparent yellow mixed with the ivory makes this really pretty bright. Oh, that's the wrong color. Really pretty bright yellow pastel color. See that? Now it looks like it's shining, doesn't it? Get a little bit of orange in the darker parts of that. And it just warms up the yellows. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Just putting a few little bright, you know, highlights on that. That looks good. Just a little bit up in here. You just kind of have to create an imaginary sphere all around whatever your model is, and imagine that the light is hitting in a sphere. That's better. All right, that's a good place as any to stop. She looks great so far. Yeah, I'm really excited. She's looking awesome, and she's got a good, she's really very close to being, you know, I've got to finish the staff and put her hand back on, but a lot of it, and then just like little stuff, but a lot of it is, a bulk of it is done. Now, let's see, let's go find somebody. How are you, Holt? I'm sorry, we have to get going actually, because it is that time, and I just lost my mouse now. I think that was what fell on the floor. Maybe? Yep, there's my mouse on the floor. All right, we're gonna look for somebody else to, yeah, stick around, guys. Let's go ahead and raid somebody and let, you know, contribute to the mini painting world. We're gonna raid Studio J7. He is amazing. So go ahead and punch that raid button right now. We're gonna go ahead and finish up. I won't be back Friday, so don't come back Friday, but I will be back Monday. I'm gonna be off stream on Friday this week. So you guys have a great one. Punch the raid button, and we're gonna go ahead and raid Studio J7 now. Bye, guys.